did you think about Allie? A little extreme
For an interview.
for an interview?
Too personal.
Too personal?
Well, not to me. I'm guessing because of what she's interviewing for. I think it was appropriate. Because it's like a TV show, even though he's looking for people that can be good in the business, he wants people with personality too. Because it's going to be airing on TV.
It's a real job. Okay. What do you think, Joe?
Same thing. I mean, I think it was appropriate for that particular circumstance.
Okay.
But if that was a regular interview, I don't think it was appropriate at all.
Why isn't it not appropriate for a regular interview?
Just because she was going way too deep in the information she didn't even talking about.
Oh, okay. Like
Her
what?
body language too, all of them.
Yeah, too much hand movement, like cursing on the.
She just seemed like,
You know, it kind of gives the impression that you're not taking it serious.
Right. Okay. Did you think that she was professional?
No.
Why or why not?
She didn't present a professional, her body language just didn't give off professional, serious, effective person.
Do you think she was insecure? Did she have any reasons to be insecure from what she said? I mean, a 4.0, University of Florida, Harvard graduate.
I don't know. To a certain extent, it seems like she was trying to. I mean, I guess you're supposed to do that in an interview, boost yourself up, but it was a little much, you know. I'm pretty, I'm smart, I'm pretty, I'm smart. Be quiet.
Bingo. So, I'm pretty, I'm smart, I'm pretty, I'm smart. So, which are you? And what message do you want to send? What message do you want to send? She talked a lot about, she allowed herself to go off track, to be stared off track, as far as the interviewer said, well, do you think Trump likes beautiful women? She fell right into that. She played right into that. You know, in an interview, when an inappropriate question is asked, you have really got to make a decision whether you're going to follow that, chase that rabbit, or whether you're going to sit back. Because it may be a test, you know. Are you going to say, if you're going to stick to your qualifications? I think that, you know, I believe that my qualifications, that I have everything that I need to do a fantastic job for you. You know, and just totally ignore that question that's going to allow you to, you know, to go in the wrong path. Because when she started talking about, Nadia, I mean, the hair started rolling, and it's like a total different message. So you have got to decide when you go on an interview what card you're going to play. Because remember, if you get the job, you're going to have to maintain that, or you're not going to last. So my suggestion is to be as professional as you possibly can. I mean, are you going to be sexy, or are you going to be professional? Which? I'm pretty, just like you said. I'm pretty, I'm smart. Well, you know, if you're smart, then why not just rely on being smart? This is a job interview. But it seemed to me like she was trying to play that other card, too. You know, if that doesn't work, then this other thing, you know, I'm willing to do that. And I realize it's a TV show, but it's really an interview. It's really an interview. The other thing about this, how many of you have been to Miss Mead's dining etiquette class? She mentions this, too. You have, well, she mentions this, too, but Director of Career Centers also mentioned this. If you're going on an interview, red is not a color to wear. Red is not a color to wear. It's intimidating. It says that you want to overpower someone. It says a lot of things. It says party. It doesn't say professional. So, I mean, I love red. You know, I have wonderful red suits in my. But I think we took a picture when I had a red suit on one time. Long time, I didn't like that. Red. But I don't like going to meetings in red. I don't, if I'm meeting someone for the first time, I just don't like, you know, that's too much. And that's just the way it is. Those are the only reasons. So you need to remember that and make a decision. But red is not, and also purple is not a good color to go on an interview in. It doesn't say that. And so the way that she is dressed says a lot. Okay? It says a lot about RGB. Computer says RGB. It says a lot about the message that you want to send. Okay? Do not go in. Listen, don't play games with the interviewer. Be yourself. You want the best fit for the position, and so does the company. They want the best fit. And they are looking for people to promote. So they want to promote you. So be yourself. One last one that I want you to watch. Because message, attire, behavior, it says a lot about the individual. So let's look at this last one. Tell me what you think about it. This is Brett. Energetic. So long, but it's doing better than it did last time.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Trump. I am a unique Canadian permanent resident of the United States who will do the best job for you possible to be your next apprentice. You will not find someone with as much energy as I have, Mr. Trump. And I promise you right now, if you hire me, you will not regret it, and I will not be satisfied until I become the next apprentice. And I look forward to meeting you.
So your favorite movie is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Oh, that is an absolute classic. I mean, you can't beat that anymore.
Who do you relate to more, Steve Martin or John Candy?
I think John Candy. John
Why
Candy.
that?
I don't know, because it was just the thing.
Are you the guy that if I sit next to you on the plane, I would have gone, oh my god, I had a 6-hour flight, there's this guy sitting next to me and you just talk the whole time?
I'll tell you, it's very possible. It's a possibility. Because, I mean, I love to tell you, it would really depend on, the mood that I'm in. But if I don't know anybody, it's very possible. I am a very energetic person. I mean, that's just me. I'm very positive, very energetic, and that's the energy that I always have. Because that's the type of person that I am. I'm always in a positive mood, and that's just the way, and that's just, again, the type of person that I am. I mean, when anyone has a problem in my family, they'll come to me because I'm a very good listener, and then I'll listen to their problems, and then I'll give my advice, and it'll make them feel a lot better about their situation after they talk with me. What do I want to do? I want to be the next apprentice.
Yeah, I know that. But if this show didn't exist, you're just happy going along with exactly what you're doing?
If the show didn't exist, I would continue to still doing my real estate closings, and eventually I want to move up in the insurance defense firm and get a chance to do trial work, which I'm not doing right now.
Do you think you have good handwriting?
Absolutely, I do. Printing-wise, I do. If I were to actually handwrite, I would say that my handwriting, actually, it's funny, when I was in grade 8 and I was doing some handwriting, my teacher said, maybe we have to do something about your handwriting. I said, well, I'm going to probably type everything that I do, so let's not worry about it. And I have lots to say, and I want to get it all down on an application. So you guys have everything that you need to make the appropriate decision. When I was 16, and I was in high school, I was about the same weight I am right now. So I said to myself, I'm going to go on a diet that's going to work for me. And I decided I'm going to create my own diet because I like eating bagels. I'd have a bagel in the morning with low-fat margarine. It would be perfect because people work class. I'd have a bagel for lunch with low-fat margarine also. I'd have another bagel for a snack around 3:30, 4 o'clock. And then for dinner, I'd have a bagel with about 8 ounces worth of meat. That diet worked. I lost the entire weight, 110 pounds in like a year and 2 months.
Okay. What do you think about Brett?
That was too personal.
A what?
He was getting too personal. personal.
How?
Talking about really his weight. That had nothing to do with the job.
I think that helps him though, because it shows he's motivated and
Please, I'm
creative.
sorry.
I said, I think it helps him because it shows he's motivated and creative and something that he looked for in a potential applicant.
Okay.
Because I can hurt him because he's not really, he's laughing and, I don't know, it depends on the job really. For that job, you need to be serious. You don't need to be laughing. Because they're dealing with a lot of money.
Good point. He did have a high-pitched voice.
Yeah.
I think he needed to tone the whole situation down. He was too, yeah, and then he too, Mr. Trump, that would get on my nerves.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
Yeah, yeah. He is energetic. Anybody energetic? Anyone else? Any other comments?
He just was very casual. He was a little too casual.
Well, he had his suit on.
Yeah,
What about the suit?
his whole attitude was just, he had a suit on, but his whole attitude was casual. Talking, who knows what he would have said if that tape kept rolling and rolling. Yeah, who knows what he would have said.
So what does bagel have to do with anything?
Yeah.
Here again, allowed the interviewer to take him, that was deliberate, take him off course. The handwriting, talking about bagel. He was sweating. I mean, he had a nice suit on, but clearly to me, he didn't look like did he look comfortable in it? I mean, like he was sweating. And that was a toupee. Okay? There's nothing wrong with wearing a toupee. Okay? There's nothing wrong with wearing, but if you're going to be sweating profusely, and you're going to look like you're not comfortable, it's like the suit looked like it was new. If you're going to wear a new suit to the interview, you got to break it in. Okay? Every time I look at that, I tell students it reminded me of my husband when he came on first date with me. He had a new suit on, he was excited, new shoes, tripped when he came into my house, that kind of thing. He wasn't, comfortable in it. It was new, stiff, You got to be comfortable in your own skin. You got to be comfortable in what you wear. Okay? Don't wear something so stiff that if you walk this way, you could leave it and it'll stand up by itself. You get what I'm saying? Be comfortable in it. New shoes, you have to break those shoes in. I mean, they have to be able to bend with you. All of these little things can make you feel very insecure when you go on a job. But Brett had just he was trying just too hard. And he was sweating. It wasn't natural. He was sweating. And that's the kind of energy. They did give him a chance on the show, but that's the kind of energy, his high-pitched voice. It was not a positive thing. And so he couldn't tone it down. Even in interacting with groups, he couldn't tone it down. So what message are you sending? If your job requires you to dress in a suit every day, you're going to interact with clients every day, you have got to have stuff on that really fits you and really hangs on you rather than takes you somewhere. Okay? So those are some observations. Would you hire them? I would take a second look and third look. I would have to do multiple interviews probably. Mr. Trump didn't hire them. Brent got the job. And one of the things that was important that I think is apropos for us today is the statement that he made. And it was between him and another young man. And he says, Mr. Trump, I believe that everything that I have done in my life has prepared me and led me to this point. See, that's a winner. Whether you're Christian or not, that's good business sense. You want to hire someone that's been following their passion and can outline the steps that has led them to this point. So if you have matriculated through the process, the life process, and followed your passion, there's no doubt that you're going to continue. Why should you discontinue that now? So that's good business sense. So when you go in an interview, you definitely have to let them know what your